Hello, hello. I'm Bridget from Bridget's Astrology, and welcome to my first recording for 2024. So before we start, I just want to let you know that I am doing readings, and you can go to my website, bridgetsastrology.com.au, click the booking link, and you will find all of the options that I have as packages. At the moment, I have a $99 year ahead reading special, where you can have a look at what you can expect for the upcoming year. And I also have my Astro coaching group starting on Monday the 9th. And I know it's like Monday now, but the first couple of weeks we're just sort of got this Mercury still in shadow. So you can go week by week and just, I've got a link there for the Astro coaching as well. So you get a Monday night extended version of the week where you can learn to navigate and also utilize the energies of the upcoming week, plus 2 1-hour sessions in a group environment where you can work on your goals, get accountability, and so much support for some really amazing like-minded women. Men are invited too, though, if they want. Okay, so let's get into the week ahead. Just share my screen. Okay, so Monday we wake up and we have a Sag moon early on in the day, which is awesome. We come out of the Scorpio moon, and whenever we come out of the Scorpio moon, we come up out of the depths, that's for sure. So now we have Venus in Sag and Mercury in Sag. So we do have this bigger picture view. We're looking at philosophy, spirituality, we're willing to learn and grow. And so the words that I wrote for today were, if you imagine that you have a large canvas in front of you, currently we have the sun in Capricorn, and we are, it's co-present there with Pluto, which is just about to move into Aquarius, and being ruled by Saturn that is in Pisces. Now, in this one, you can see it's also conjunct Hygeia. So, where we are working towards what is good for us, our health and our well-being. But in general, like, we are restructuring our lives also and trying to make real these dreams that we have, in our subconscious. We want to get them out, and we're working on them, especially now with Mars in Capricorn. We have the drive to work towards the end goal. All right, now, in the words I wrote, that we have a large canvas in front of us. We don't just throw paint at it and expect it to be a masterpiece. It's about building layers and using different mediums and exploring all of the options and opportunities that you have at your fingertips. So, I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff going on, but so much of it is about healing and believing in ourselves and new understandings and working hard towards the end goal. So I love this for Monday. And yeah, so let me move on to Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday we have this beautiful lineup here of Venus, Moon, Mercury. Mercury and the moon aren't conjunct, but Mercury's still there in Sag and slowly picking up speed. It went retrograde at 22. It's now at 25. So things are slowly starting to unfold. And I mean, and Mercury's still in shadow and square Neptune. So it's actually exact at 12 o'clock on Tuesday. So, the fog is definitely going to start clearing. So if you are struggling getting started, by about the third week of January, we should be like at full pace. Mercury leaves shadow. So, if you're just sort of, a little bit frustrated with things not moving fast, then don't worry about it. It will pick up soon. All right. Now, this is still for Tuesday. So we have the moon, like I said, conjuncting Mercury later on in the day. So, what we're feeling, we're thinking about, and it's beautiful because we do have that in that Sag, we're looking at the bigger picture, being ruled by Jupiter down there in Taurus, so we're concerned with our values, our comfort, our security, also finances, Venus in Sag, she could be exploring some new options, especially with this, our goals and our business building opportunities, or, the structures of our life, how we govern ourselves. There's much more understanding unfolding, and the future is looking bright. All right, so today, in the words I wrote, that you will feel heard and appreciated by those around you. Reach out and connect with the special people in your life and take the time to enjoy the moments that you have. All right, so this is a lovely day overall. All right, so let's move forward to Wednesday. Okay, so now the moon moves into Capricorn at 12:30. Now this week we have the new moon on the 11th, late on the 11th, but like I just said, the moon moves into Capricorn, so we do have that energy starting. All right, we are also now in the last quarter moon, so it is a time where it works well with the slow Mercury and the Mercury square Neptune because we are in a dark phase. It is time for us to rest and think deeply about what are the things that we want to set our new intentions on. All right. So it does take us to stop and contemplate. So now for today I wrote approach today with preparation in the morning and getting down to business in the afternoon. So again, we want to think deeply and then act according, but we don't want to just be flippant and frivolous. We want to, like think about what we're going to do. We're not just willy-nilly running around hoping that we're going to, figure it out on the run. Just take a minute, write down what you want to achieve, to-do lists, get a little bit specific within yourself so you're not just grasping at straws throughout the day. All right. Also, we have Mercury and Mars are conjunct. It is quite wide. Um, that's like 8 degrees, but it's getting closer. So we want to watch that in the coming days. We don't the desire to be driven towards things doesn't come across as us having our cranky pants on too tight. We want to remember to breathe and reset if things aren't going as fast as you want or people aren't hearing you because you're being too direct and it is this calm time of the month. All right, so stop, take a breath, and see if you can articulate better what you are trying to get across to people. I think when Mercury moves into Capricorn, we may be able to get across our meaning a whole lot better than what we are able to at this moment. Okay, so anything else for Wednesday? There's a lot more activity in the afternoon and evening. So, like I said, get ready in the morning and then start your plan of action in the afternoon. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, so here we are. Like I said last night, yesterday moon moved into Capricorn at 12:30. Mercury square Neptune, not quite getting my words out. All right, now the new moon is at 20 degrees of Capricorn at around 11 p.m. tonight. All right, so here we are in the very dark quiet of the moon. All right, so we do have this beautiful Venus trine Chiron. All right, so that's helpful and working in a lovely energy together. And we've just finished that Sun square Chiron. Right. So to me, that was like, the tension and acknowledgement of our old hurts and issues. And then the Venus trine Chiron is the cuddle that you give someone after these realizations are made. So now for most of the day on Thursday, like I said, it's time for quiet reflection and contemplation. What changes need to be made based off your current situation? Now, interestingly enough, the Sabian symbol for 20 degrees Capricorn is a hidden choir singing during a service. And that is perfect because, by us stopping and just being calm, we allow the messages of the universe to be heard. All right. If we're rushing around and just being driven to achieve, which is counterintuitive to what's going on in the sky, and we're not going to hear the things that are coming through. So just the quiet work that we're doing now, the meditation, the listening, the intuition, apply for those things. If you do need to, feel like you are achieving something, achieve some quiet meditation. I know for myself, that's an achievement. Getting more than 10-15 minutes is a bonus for me. So what's your meditation practices like? All right. So now tomorrow morning, being Friday, is a much better time to set these intentions. let the new moon sort of grow a little bit. You've got 8 hours either side, or so they say. So, just wake up in the morning on Friday and do your intentions then. All right. So let's move forward to Friday. Okay. Now the moon moves into Aquarius at 2 p.m. on Friday. So at the same time, we also have that moon conjunct Pluto. So as you can see here, 9 a.m., we wake up and we've got Sun, Moon, Pluto. So, this could be, there could be some tension, crisis, trauma, but if we're thinking into it, there could be some deep healing and transformation happening as well. Pluto at the moment at this last degree is, it's Pluto's Capricorn is struggling and throwing everything it can so that, when it does move over into Aquarius, I mean, it does revisit Capricorn for a couple of months later on in the year, but overall, Pluto is now off transforming a whole new area of the sky and a new social platform. All right. Pluto in Capricorn was all about transforming the government and the leaders of the world and how we govern ourselves. Now we're moving into society being transformed. All right. But it's all about the people transforming as well. So, you know, in order to be a great leader, right, because it is Pluto Capricorn, and helping others to transform themselves, you must first be able to lead by example, understand your own story, and also be able to own your own failures. All right. Through all of these things, we have practice and experience and understanding and empathy. So, it's one of those days where it could go either way. But if you actually stand and sort of take a moment to feel into where the tension or the discomfort is coming from, you might be able to see the other side of the story or find the silver lining. So, there are opportunities today. With this Venus trine Chiron is exact today at, actually not quite sure exactly what time it is, but it is exact today. And then we also have the Mars trine Jupiter. So here is, the wisdom to understand when to push and when to be strategic, and how and what direction do we need to push our focus in. So again, it's one of those days where most of the power is going to come from your self-awareness. So I hope you have a great day today. All right. Now, let's move forward to Saturday. Okay, now it's Saturday. Saturday is going to be an amazing day to hang out with like-minded people. All right. So in general, we've got this, the sun coming up to transform, sorry, the sun coming up to who, blah, blah, conjunct Pluto is about us, being able to find our personal power. It's just getting closer and closer. So the 20th, we have the sun Pluto, and then we have the sun moving into Aquarius, and then Pluto moving into Aquarius, all within hours of each other. So, the power is building. That's at this point only like 8 days away. So, reinforce yourself as best you can, because, there is a lot of energy in the sky right now. All right. So conversations will be likely soulful and healing, propelling you into a new comfort zone. Okay. So we have the moon trine Chiron at 3 p.m. and square to Uranus at 9 p.m. All right. It's also trine the south node. So this just does give us a picture of, the healing conversations that we're having, being able to change our direction and our, by acknowledging that old stuff, we're able to then let it go, thank it, forgive it, whatever it is that you need to do to come to terms with the things that have previously held you back. That's where your power is. That's where you say, I own that and I will move forward from it. All right. So, okay. Now let's move on to Sunday. Okay, anything else there? No. Okay. Now, Sunday, we have, for most of the day, we have the moon in Aquarius. The moon does move into Pisces at 2:30 p.m. At the same time, we have the moon sextile Mercury in Sag. So this is, again, a beautiful day to be hanging out with groups of friends and like-minded people. Listen and learn, because what you establish today will serve you well. The moon does come up to conjunct Saturn and Hygeia there at 9 and 10 p.m. Respectively. And this is us being responsible for our dreams, working hard to manifest these visions that we have, or these subconscious desires, and also being emotionally connected to what is good for us. So we get to choose what we will and won't accept, because we are concerned with our mental health and well-being. And this is we're in this for the long haul. We don't want to be burning out. We don't want to be pushing ourselves to the point of exhaustion, or even that we let go of the passion that why did you start on this path in the first place? So don't push yourself too hard so that you don't want to do it for a longer period of time. All right. So, what else? Now, any tensions that do arise on Sunday, um, acknowledge it as part of a lesson that needs to be healed in the present, because this new version of you that is emerging, and the universe is, putting things in your path that need to be dealt with in the now. So, the new you that is coming is extraordinary and important, and it is really, really important that you own it. And, don't let that negative inner critic tell you any other story. This is your own personal hero's journey. You are the main character of your story. How many different, anecdotes and platitudes and all the rest of it that can you put in here? You're it. Own your power and your personal worth, because you deserve it and you have great things to do. So, this period of time in history, not just in your own life, or in the beginning of January 2024, like, world history is important right now. So, also at 150, sorry, we have Mercury moving into Capricorn. This is just going to make it even easier for us to work towards these important end goals. So we'll stop my share and I'll come back and just say thank you so much if you are still here. Getting into 2024, there are a lot of changes that are coming our way. We have Jupiter moving into Gemini. We have Pluto moving into Aquarius, both of these being air signs. So what we think and how we communicate are so important, but self-awareness is the key to knowing that we need to be authentic and we need to own our own stories. So, like I said earlier, if you would like a reading, I've got my $99 recorded or in-person reading. I also have my coaching group starting. So even if you would just like a trial, just reach out, bridgetsastrology.com.au, or you can come and join me Monday to Saturday at 8:30 a.m., where I do a live on Facebook at Lifetime to Level Up. And yeah, come and check it out and get your 2024 underway the right way. Thank you. See ya.